Hi, Tech and Dad here. Welcome to the channel. I want to talk to you guys about a huge comparison that I see all the time, especially when I go to the gym and I'm talking to people and I see what they're doing out there. Everybody in the gym has either one of these two different headphones on their heads. These are probably the biggest ones that I see out there. I see the Boses as well, but I see most people having these two, either the Sony WH-1000XM6s. That entire name's a mouthful. That's what these are. And I have a lot of people having the AirPod Maxes on. So if you have headphones that are on your head, which ones do you think are going to be better, and why get one over the other? That's what this channel is going to be about. That's what this entire show here is going to be about. Let's get into it and let's talk about why one is better than the other. Let me start with what I like the most, probably, is the Apple product, which is going to be the AirPods Max. Yes, it's in a doily. It comes in a doily. We all know this product's been around for 5 years, and yes, this is the way that it comes. It comes in a doily like that. Now, these are heavy. They weigh about 350 grams, so they're heavy on your head. So the power button, or the button that's on here, goes on your right side, on your right side. They go on like that. And they're on, and they sound like they're ready to go. So those are on, and the nice thing is, the minute I put them on my head, it talks to my computer or my Apple device, and it's like, boom, we're ready to roll. What we gotta do? Where we going? What's the next step? What we doing? You're ready to roll. If I want to play music, it's gonna play the music that I want to listen to on my laptop, and it's ready to roll. These are so convenient. I don't have to search. I don't have to push a button. I don't have to do anything. Put on my head, push play, ready to roll. And the sound quality is amazing. It's not overwhelming bass, but it's good deep bass that, it doesn't overpower. So it's full bass. That's probably the best way to describe it. Full bass. And the treble is good. The mids are okay, but the treble is good. So the sound quality on this is excellent. It's always changing itself to accommodate whatever music you're listening to. So if you listen to jazz versus rock versus R&B, it changes its sound profile dynamically, so it knows exactly what it is you're listening to and gives you the best sound based off of what the internal headphones are hearing or the internal microphones are hearing. Great, wonderful piece of technology that this is. This is actually very good. The detriment for these is that they're a little heavy. So when you put them on your head like this, when they're on your head, there goes the device, boom, it's on. So it's like 354 grams just coming down on your head like this. It doesn't really hurt the head in any way, because it's well distributed about the crown of my head, but it just comes down. You do feel the clamp down that happens. And then, with prolonged periods of listening to it, it's then going to hear, it might be a little bit wearing over time. So if you're traveling on an airplane, I just recently took the kids to New York, and I had these on, and, I could have it on for maybe 2 hours, maybe 3, and they were okay. They were all right. But I do feel something there. And so there is a little bit of a wear in wearing these headphones. So that's all right. So the sound quality in terms of the microphones, I'm talking to the microphones right now. So you're hearing me on the microphones on this device right now. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Do I sound bad? They sound great. They just pair up and they're ready to roll. And so they sound pretty good. So these are good. These are really good headphones. The detriment here would be the doily. It has a doily on it. So the doily is all right, but it does not protect the device. It's really there to power it down and just to make sure that the I guess the aluminum cups don't get scratched up a little bit, but it doesn't really protect the aluminum cups either. So it's kind of baffling as to what the purpose of it is because it doesn't protect. It's there to, I guess, present. So hey, it's presenting them. That's about the best that it does. So I mean, it is what it is. That's fine. What about the other ones? So let's look at the Sonys. The Sonys are not designed for Apple products. So if you have an Apple product and you're trying to use them for something, these might not be as easy to use. So I turn them on, I put them directly onto my head. I hear that something is happening in terms of the way my sound profile from my ears has changed a little bit. But let me actually just turn on the power and see if it'll pair up. And this is actually one of the problems with these headphones. You have to sit there and you have to be turned. Okay, I just turned them on. I hear something going on. Did it pair up to this laptop? I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I think it may have paired up to the laptop. So you guys are hearing me. Oh, this has a low battery. I've been having a lot of battery issues with these for some odd reason. The battery seems to drain very quickly. I don't know why that's happening. But one thing I will say about these is that they are more finicky to try to get them to pair up to my devices. It's hard. It does allow you to put two different devices onto the app, the Sound Connect app that Sony is promoting, and that one will allow you to pair the two different devices so that when you are putting them onto your head, it is easier for it to find it, to connect it, and then you're hearing whatever is playing on your device. But when you are going between an iPhone and a Mac and an iPad and maybe some other kind of device, it can't handle all those devices at once and it gets confused, and so it's kind of difficult to get it together in order to do what it is you want it to do. So those are some of the detriments of these when you're talking about just connecting. So the connecting is not as convenient. The sound quality, deeper bass. The volume is lower. The volume is not as loud as the AirPod Maxes. I've noticed that a lot. And also, that's about it. I think the sound canceling is a little better than the AirPod Maxes. And I think that the transparency mode is a little better than the AirPod Maxes. And that's actually saying a lot because these have been the king of the hill for a very long time, for at least 4 years. So the sound quality is it's relatively good. They can make the music a little louder. That's probably the best thing. I don't think I'm losing hearing, but every time I put these on, I'm like, am I losing my hearing? What's going on here? Why aren't these the better? So if I have these two, which one's the best? I would, in terms of sound quality, go for these because the sound quality is just amazing. I would go for these as a disposable second, but I mean, these are a $400 disposable second, so that's probably very extravagant and stupid to do. But these can be a second, and the bass is good, the treble is good, so all of that's pretty good in these headphones. The technology is all right. It's okay. It has a equalizer app, but when you use the equalizer app, it seems like the sound goes down lower, so it's not as best. So Apple really has still killed this. It's still killed it with these, even though the design is a little weird with the doily thing over it. They still sound pretty good. So please respond in the comments. What do you guys think in terms of the AirPod Maxes versus the Sony WH-1000XM6s? Let me know which ones you think is better. I like these better just because they work so well and effortlessly. And that actually is a toll to try to sit there and try to get the pair to your stuff and it don't work and it won't do what I ask you to do, and that's kind of a frustration. So yeah, these are better. I think the AirPod Maxes are better. So let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Thanks. Bye.